Good Friday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to the Cruise News. We're going to start off talking today about 3 passengers that have gone missing in Tortola down in the British Virgin Islands. Back on March the 10th, the Norwegian Sky docked in Tortola. 3 passengers, 2 women, 1 man. They are citizens of Colombia. They got off the ship along with all of the other passengers for their day in port. However, when it came time to get back on the ship, these 3 passengers did not return. Now, the Norwegian Sky waited as long as she could, had to continue on with the cruise, and these 3 passengers were left behind. But it's not like they were pier runners. It's not like they came late. They never came back to the cruise ship. Now, the British Virgin Islands, they are considered to be a safe location. They said crime there is very low. Incidences have happened, but as a general rule, crime there is low. And at this time, they don't know, did something happen to these passengers or did they not return to the ship on purpose? And local authorities there on the island are continuing to search for them, and they're asking for anyone that has seen them to report it so they can see what is going on. This is just my opinion because I know they said they weren't sure if they did it on purpose or if something happened to them. I don't know that they would have done it on purpose, and I guess it just doesn't make a lot of sense. The Norwegian Sky was doing a 14-day sailing. She had embarked in the Dominican Republic, and for 3 people to book a full 14-night sailing, that cost a pretty penny just to know ahead of time that they're going to get off in Tortola and not return to the ship. Seems like there would be less expensive ways to just go to Tortola and not get back on, a ship or however you got there than booking a 14-night cruise. But I don't know if any of that is true. That's just kind of my thought process on that they did it on purpose. So hopefully they're able to find out something about them soon. Next, we're going to talk about the civil unrest and gang violence going on in Haiti and how it is affecting one cruise line and not affecting another. First up, we're going to talk about Carnival Cruise Lines. Now, Carnival Cruise Lines does have a stop in Amber Cove located in the Dominican Republic. Now, the Dominican Republic does share an island with Haiti, and the recent prison break in Haiti where 4,000 prisoners escaped from the facility in Port-au-Prince has created some concern amongst cruisers. Is it safe for cruise ships to still visit? Now, in the case of Carnival Cruise Lines in Amber Cove, that is 226 miles away from where the incident occurred. And there is also a border between Dominican Republic and Haiti, and it is a secured border with law enforcement authorities along the border. Now, people were asking Carnival Cruise Lines, and Carnival Cruise Lines Ambassador John Heald did put out the following statement. I'm writing about Haiti because so many of you were asking me if this will affect the calls in Dominican Republic, specifically in Amber Cove. The answer is no. Our ports of call in the Dominican Republic are located significant distances from the border with Haiti. We monitor the local destinations our ships visit, relying on government and law enforcement expertise. Our security team has determined that we can continue with our planned visits to the Dominican Republic as there is no threat to public safety. So as of now, Carnival Cruise Lines will continue with their stops in Amber Cove, but Royal Caribbean's stop in Labradee, which is located in Haiti, now that one is a completely different story. Now, when the situation first began, Royal Caribbean said, we're still going to be going to Labradee. At this time, there is not a severe security concern. That changed very quickly, and Royal Caribbean said, okay, we're still going to be going to Labradee. However, we are canceling all shore excursions. No shore excursions will be available. Then Royal Caribbean evaluated it again and determined that they are going to stop port stops in Labradee altogether, and they're going to be doing a rolling cancellation. And the way that works is they are stopping all port stops for the next 7 days. Then they're going to continually evaluate the situation there in Labradee, and all future cruises will be notified 3 days prior to sailing whether or not they're going to be stopping there or not. Okay, and this can continue into the future until the situation in Haiti there improves. So if you do have any upcoming stops in Labradee, you may not receive a notification that that port has been canceled possibly move to a sea day or to another available port until 3 days before your sailing. Now, President and CEO Michael Bailey of Royal Caribbean posted this on his Facebook page. We have suspended calls into Labadee, Haiti for the next 7 days and will continue suspension on a rolling basis with 3 days advance notification to our guests sailing on itineraries impacted and changed as we monitor and evaluate the situation in Haiti. Now, I know a 3-day notice is not gonna make every single passenger out there happy, especially if they move to a new port and now you suddenly have to make plans for that particular port. But cruise lines have to do what is best and what is safest for the cruise passengers on board the ship. And in a situation like this, when it's civil unrest in the country that they normally would dock in, it's an evolving situation. This could go on for months. It could go on for a year. It could be resolved next week. So in this case, the cruise line is going to simply have to continue to reevaluate the situation. And if it does, it look like it's going to be a long-term issue, then they may start doing cancellations in larger blocks instead of with just a 3-day notice. But that is at least the way it's going to be for right now. So if you're sailing on Carnival, heading to Amber Cove, you're still going to be going there. If you are on a Royal Caribbean cruise, going to Labadee, just understand, keep an eye on your itinerary, check it at least 3 days before you're sailing. There is definitely the possibility that you will no longer be going there, and that day will be replaced possibly with another port if something is available, or you will be given another sea day. And fingers crossed that the situation in Haiti is able to be resolved in a timely manner and return cruising back to normal. And that's going to be our cruise news for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.